If you deal with academic stress, I've dealt with that too, but God helped me a lot with it, and in today's video, I want to share how God helped me with academic stress. And if you don't know, this video is actually day 3 of a 5-day series where I'm sharing how God helped me with 5 of Gen Z's biggest challenges. Over the last 2 days, I shared how God helped me with anxiety and future uncertainty, and in the next 2 days, I'll share how God helped me with peer pressure and with social media. And while I'm no expert and don't have it all figured out, these are all areas that God has helped me a lot in. And so I wanted to make this series to share how God's helped me in hopes that it would help someone else too. And so if you're interested in any of these things or deal with any of these things, I'd love for you to join me in this series. Now for today's topic, how God helped me with academic stress. There's a Bible verse I really like, in 1 Chronicles 28:20. And in this one verse are actually so many things that help with academic stress. This verse is David encouraging Solomon, his son, after Solomon has been instructed to build the temple. It says, David also said to Solomon his son, "Be strong and courageous, and do the work. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord God, my God, is with you. He will not fail you or forsake you until all the work for the temple of the Lord is finished." And from this verse, I want to quickly share 5 things that God used to help me with academic stress. The first one is do the work. Solomon has this project of building a temple. They could seem pretty daunting, and this is how academics can feel sometimes. Certain subjects or tests can seem pretty daunting, but when we decide to be strong and courageous, and do the work that's necessary, to study, to learn, and to really try and do a good job at it, I found this would really help me a lot, and it would take away a lot of the stress, because instead of feeling stressed out and like I didn't know it, I would feel prepared and ready because I had done the work, and I found that putting the work in would really pay off, and it would lower my stress. The second thing that helped me is knowing that God is with me. In this verse, David tells Solomon to not be afraid or discouraged, because God is with him. And in academics, just knowing God is with me helps so much, because I know He's for me and He helps me. And that leads me to the third thing that helped me, which is pray for understanding and focus. I don't know if you're like me, but I have a hard time focusing for long amounts of time. And this could cause stress if I was really having to lock in for something for a long time. But something I found that helped me a lot is that if I was having a hard time focusing or having a hard time understanding something, I could pray to God and ask Him for help. And I found that whenever I would ask for focus, I would actually be able to lock in. And I would sometimes lock in for like an hour. And I would realize, oh wow, God just helped me to go an entire hour without losing focus. Or if something didn't make sense, I would pray for understanding. And soon, it would just make sense. And I really couldn't explain it other than the fact that God had just answered my prayer. And so this is something that helped me a lot. The fourth thing is don't be afraid of failing because God never fails you. David tells Solomon in this verse that God would not fail him or forsake him. And it helped me a lot to know that no matter how I did in a test, in a subject, no matter what grade I got, the Lord will never leave me and never fail me. And my identity isn't in my grades or how I do in tests, but it's in the Lord and who He says I am. And just having this confidence that He was with me would help me not be afraid of failing. And I found when I wasn't afraid of failing or doing bad on tests, I would be able to think a lot clearer, and I would be able to do better, walking in the confidence that God is with me. And that leads me to the fifth thing, which is walk in confidence. Whenever we know that God is with us, whenever we know that He helps us, whenever we've done the work and we've prepared, we can walk in confidence. And while you're not going to get 100% on every test, or be perfect at everything, you know that you have everything you need to do well, to succeed, and you have confidence because of it. You know that the Lord won't fail you, and no matter what happens, He'll be with you and He'll help you.